game off the bat of Hosmer, 108. Here's Strider for his pitch. On the ground, Olsen, nifty pick. He goes to Swanson, covering Strider. One pitch, double play. He's matching nearly what he did in his first start. We are back with Spencer Strider on the mound, 99 miles an hour and a minute. See that mustache on Strider's face. He told us last night he's been growing that since he was in high school. Apparently, he's been compared with Dylan Cease, so his Buster had Dylan a cease and desist order not to have the same mustache. He misses again there, 3-0.
We're going to see a Raleigh Fingers mustache soon, I wonder.
He's doing what he's doing. Why not?
You can't or more, which is a Major League Baseball record. This one is playable. Swanson looks at Ozuna and says, it's yours. And Marcel is there for the out. He throws a slider on. The hitters will all tell you, you know, this is a pitcher. The feedback is I'll eventually figure out.
Nowadays, sooner or later, the hitters are going to catch up.
Popped up and an easy one for Albies. So how difficult for somebody that made a living literally getting through.
When you're in your teenage years, then it's really hard to learn it properly. Once
you're playing catch up, right?
Yes, you're playing catch up. Once you get older, it's almost impossible.
I'll still take my chances if I have 99 in my back pocket.
What was your kind of, when did you learn? I mean, I know that Laredo is the famous, but when did you go with?
He'd teach me how to do it properly, but he wouldn't let me throw it in the game until I learned how to do it properly. Until I learned the right technique.
Triple dig right there from Strider and a hundo, and here comes the next one. That missed away at 98, so he took something off.
I think that's what was impressive. It's a separator. These pitches come in on the same tunnel, looking alike.
So what did you do?
From the stretch. This is loaded. Would have been my first grand slam, Carl.
So ground rule double.
Ground rule double.
First base. Not going. Grisham looks at a high one that misses at 99.
Action on it. That's what you look for with Strider. Up in the zone especially.
Way up and a lot of ride. And we've looked. 2 balls, no strikes to Grisham. He misses again up top. 3-0. Rocket ship rise through the system from low A Augusta to the Braves pen in 21. And back-to-back walks. We got to be more patient. They have now drawn 7 walks tonight. Took something off there with an 85-mile-an-hour slider in there for strike 1. Nola way outside. One ball, 1 strike, way inside. Pops out of Darno's glove, but no advance from Abrams. Good speed on the bases with. Beaten into the ground, charged by Swanson, gets it on that hop, and he's able to throw the runner out at first.
He was batting .394 when the strike began. And in that last road trip before the strike began, he went 19 for 40. Hit a chance to do it. He was going to use a bat called 7 grains of pain. And what that bat was one he would use only at 400. And the next spring, he broke the 7 grains of pain in an exhibition game.
You experienced any of the everything good about baseball? Tony Gwynn off the field. Junior. Center field. Crowd liked it, but it's not going to go very far except into the glove of Adam Duvall. Skill now.
And guys, it's not only that. I remember having, when I was playing first base, and says, hey, if you and Booney keep moving like that right before the pitch is thrown, I'm always going to get a hit. I was like, you saw us? You're a left-handed hitter, and you saw the second and first baseman? He goes, I see.
Well, one of the great baseball memories I have 99 All-Star game at Fenway Park when Ted Williams came out on that field that night. Manny, that's going to be foul. I mean, Generationally, there's just a few guys that transcend the generation they play in. He was one of those guys. 2-2 to Manny. Right center field. Duvall's there for another one.
Get a text message from Brett Boone saying, I'm convinced the only hitter that actually aimed the ball. The only one.
Swing and a miss from Hosmer.
That he could pound it on the ground and he'd have 50+ infield hits a year.
Ichiro definitely wouldn't have been in.
Hosmer. 2 hard hit balls in the inning. There's one that's going to go foul. So
this is kind of an example of a 4 o'clock start.
1 for 3. Hosmer's been good with 2 strikes this year, and that's another one that goes foul. Coming in, he was 7 for 21 with 2 strikes.
Just his thinking all along with the defense.
Stays alive here.
He's always had a big
Another foul ball. Hey, best coverage in today's game. Let's take a look.
The entire time with his hitting coach is try to soften the load on the way back and keep those hands as still as possible. And that's what he's trying to do. Bring him back towards the umpire, not towards the dugout.
Way inside.
Haas has been battling that because he understands this is who I am and this is who I've always been.
Good battle there. That ball had some significant spin on it.
In the air more consistently.
Next one. And a line shot stays in the air and into the glove of Dansby Swanson. Home run. Matt Olson's got a couple of hits, but it's San Diego behind you. Darvish's strong outing. Got themselves a 1-run lead. Who's already giving you 2 2/3. Continues to throw for the Braves. On the bottom of the zone, 0-2. It's been about a week. Nasty. Strider didn't rely on that 100. Jose Azocar, first pitch, that's down. So with Strider,
possibly, yes. I mean, look at that coil, the way he uses that leg kick and then drive. That everybody has a team mentality and they're willing to pitch in any spot.
That'll eat your hands up.
All his momentum is right through the target.
That one misses away, and that's a walk. Hassan Kim very late. A Golden Glove winner when he played in the KBO, and he looks at one right down the pipe. 97. Azocar going. Darno's throw way offline, and he picked that easy. Jose Azocar. Popped up to the seats.
Abrams has the ability to bunt with a runner third.
That was inside, nearly got him. Yep, he went. That's a strike. Abrams homered here in the opener. 1-2. Jam shot, and that's going to get into the seats. Azocar, great speed at second. Dancing but not going anywhere, and a swing and a miss. Really good from Strouder out of the bullpen.
You know, strikeouts are aplenty.
You think about that too, yeah. In Nolan's era,
Hundreds with that mustache. This guy's got a live arm. You see 99 miles an hour right there. He'll sit right after they're already in the major leagues. You're seeing 2 of them in this game tonight.
packing a little wallop out of that leadoff position with Lowe in there, and now 3-1. Fastball for Strider. Here it is, and that's ball 4. The hitter, and he goes after the first pitch. This one in the air out to right field. To Merritt, able to make the play. Tagging at second, Huff. He heads to third. The throw is way off line. Strider likely to give him one. And he goes after it. This one in the air out to left. Ozuna started in. Now angles back. And he makes the catch. Inning is over. The fourth inning. And Strider, who finished last inning, out again. And he'll bring some heat.
Having a full year in the minor leagues, and he found himself in the big leagues.
World
2020 World Series ring in 2021. He was not on the postseason roster, but
with Augusta. And rapidly moved up the ranks, and he runs 100 miles per hour. That one just misses upstairs. I mean, he was just blowing it past kids. The 1-1, and that one is in there for a strike.
I don't think Josh Hader's that high.
I don't think he is. This one fouled away, and 1-2 pitch. And this one hit sharply down to first base. Right there for it, though, is Olson, and he'll retire the fourth. And he fouls this one away. Strike one. That ball lifted into center field, but not going to carry tonight. And Duvall takes care of it. A 10-pitch.
Overthink it.
Well, he's built perfectly for that. And we were and just have fun, trust that they're good enough. And Zach's story is even in his minor league career through the pandemic, he is a renaissance man of sorts. And he dabbles in piano and guitar, painting, and he strikes out swinging on the high heat.
I was like, okay, duly noted.
I think 1 year at the Air Force Academy where he played.
Yep.
Left. And then he ran into the coach with the University of Kentucky. It seemed kind of gets drafted.
He was like working at Toyota or something,
yeah.
Right? And there's a swing and a miss. And boy, I tell you. All right, now Sam Huff, and that one upstairs. He's the second player ever from the academy to reach Major League Baseball. Made his debut last season. Oh, it was the right-hander Griffin Jacks who pitched for the Twins. There's a swing and a miss, and Huff strikes out swinging. And so it's a 1-2-3 for the right-hander, who really handful for people back in the day. He'd even throw balls at fans in the stadiums if he didn't like them.
Let's bring that back. Yeah. Inside the park home runs. That had to be before they invented cutoffs and relays. Nobody knew what they were doing.
Just to irritate opposing pitchers. He was something, man. 0-2 pitch. And Lowe goes down looking, and
well located.
Well, now a check swing from Simeon, and he just rolls it right back to the mound. Strider during the break thought, hey, what happened with that error last inning? Well, we didn't even know. As Seager hammers the first pitch out to right field, but it hangs up, and Demerit makes